Here we are.
Hello.
All right, Muthu, I will send you the link so you can share in Facebook.
Sure.
Hello, everybody. We are going to have a very interesting conversation today and share some, in my opinion, incredible experience with what Muthu will talk about. So this is the link, and I will share it with you right now. What is this? Just a second. And prepare your questions because you may have. So it's just a second. Today, here is this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, look. I send you the link, so you paste that link that I send you in your Facebook, and even you can put the one in another post, the live one. And prepare your questions because you just mute it and. All right, everyone. Oof, there are some people already. Hola, Liliana. Oh, today is in English. I forgot. Rosalba, today is in English. And let me see if there is anybody in my Reiki page, and we start right now. Okay, the story goes like this. In 2016, everyone.
So how can I share this one?
What? There are some people already.
So it's here.
But I send you. Hold on a second. You copy the link that I send you the message.
Yeah.
Go to your page.
I put it here. Oh,
No. You go to your page.
Oh, okay.
No, to your page. Don't click it. No.
Okay, I'll copy this.
Go to your page in Facebook, home.
Okay.
Yeah. And paste it there.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Oh, sure.
You see?
Okay.
All right, we are all set. And let me tell you what happened. While I was in that workshop, hola Chris, today is in English. Most of the people who see my programs are in Spanish. 8 people watching. Vijay, do you know Vijay? Vijay G. Good evening, everyone. Maybe it's a friend of yours?
Sure, it should be.
Should
I
be?
know many Vijay's though.
You have many
Vijay
Vijay.
Babu, yeah. He's
Okay.
my college friend, yeah.
So, I was in Greg Braden's workshop, and he asked for a volunteer to, let me see if this is the camera, a volunteer to do this process. He put a sensor on my love, and he said, hola Rica, today is in English. This instrument that Muthu brought, the computer, just leave it there. I will show you with the other camera.
Okay, sure.
Will measure the coherence, means the synchronization between the heart and the mind. That was an old software where the two lines, the blue lines in angle on the sides, shows the space, the angle where the light blue line has to fall. So there are two lines like that, and the line, let me see, like that, right? I'm going to exaggerate a little bit. And the line of the sensor that I had has to go in between. After 15 minutes meditating, Greg showed me how to do the heart, he called it heart focus breathing exercise. I was feeling in peace very much. I have experience meditating, so it was a piece of cake for me. And after 15 minutes, my mind went blank. I saw everything gray. Everything gray. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what I was doing or what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember everything great. The only thing that I knew is I am consciousness, but nothing else. And that lasts for a while, as you can see in the discontinuity graph. The line that was going up very nicely went horizontal and then continue to go back. So the first question, Muthu, what does it mean when that line that was, I was getting this synchronization between the heart and my brain,
Mm-hmm.
and the objective of that meditation is to calm the mind by doing that synchronization.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So what does it mean when I was in coherence, my heart with the brain, and all of a sudden it went horizontal? What does it mean?
So first of all, everyone thought that heart only can pump blood, right? So it also sends signals to your brain,
Mhm.
right? So and then every heartbeat will have a variability. So for every heart. So if you are frustrated, angry, then there will be a big gap between the heartbeats. And then if you are feeling compassion, gratitude, love, care, then you are in a relaxed state where your HRV, which is the heart rate variability, is high. That's when the coherence will start between the heart and brain.
Okay, should I show the?
Sure.
This is the graph, right?
Right.
So let me show this. I'm going to put the white background. So this graph shows what does it show, this graph? Is that the one?
This is the heart rate variability. So if you are in frustration, so your heart in a regular way, it is going to pump with the variability, right? So if you are in frustration, the heart beats a little faster. So there is no variability between one beat and the next beat.
So they are different.
Yes.
Ah.
So it will be like this. But if you are in the coherent state, let's say you are in relaxed and then you are expressing so much love, compassion, gratitude, then your heart rate variability is really high. That's more relaxed state.
And the space between beatings are more similar.
Right, more similar. That's when it goes like this. That's when we are in the coherent state.
So we have the coherent state when the waves of this sensor are like in the blue line, the appreciation.
Right.
So with that, we can know when the heart and the brain are, let's say, connected.
Right. It is.
Is it actually, correct me if I am wrong, that the brain follows the heart?
Yes.
This is why in the spirituality, in the New Age, people say follow your heart,
Follow your heart,
not your brain.
Not your brain.
Fantastic. You see, even science has discovered that.
Right.
And people, especially men, we follow more our brain than our heart until something happens in our lives.
Right.
So now let's go back.
Okay.
Muthu,
sure.
I met you about 2 years ago, or a little more.
Right. 2 years ago, yeah.
I met your wife first, and tell me very quickly, how was your journey since I met you 2 years ago and now? What have you done different? By the way, he works in technology, in very high technology. I don't even want to tell you.
Okay.
So easily, like many Indians are very smart, so they are hired to do some specific, very intelligent work. And his wife is a programmer, right?
Right.
So between the both of them, they have an IQ of 1,000. I don't know. So, and with that technology work, what happened 2 years ago until now?
Yeah, I want to start with my childhood and then after I met how it is changed.
Okay,
it will be
go
more
ahead.
appropriate. So I was born in India, right? So if you take 0 to 7 years, I don't remember I was so happy or excited. I always try to get happiness from outside, even after 7 years. So I was like okay person, so I have to bring a friend or buy something, watch something to make myself happy. So that's how my childhood was. After that, I've been told that okay, I have to work hard, go to school, get a degree, so I can make more money, things like that. So that's the usual thing for Indian students, right, or Indian guys. So that's how it started, and then I got a good job, and then bought a car, home and everything, and then
But
this,
you still were looking for happiness outside?
right, exactly. I was completely looking for happiness. I didn't realize that I'm actually looking for happiness outside. Okay. Then they said, okay, so I bought a car and the home and everything. What is next? And then there is a country called United States. You go there, make more money. It'll be more happier. So then I said, okay, that's let me try it. And then I was never lazy though. I want to achieve my desire, all my desires. So then I moved to US and then started making more money, buying car and everything. And I asked my friend, okay, so what else is there in life? He said, okay, better book for a trip like Hawaii or some place next 4 months, and then thinking that you're going on a trip in next 4 months, work your do your regular job, and then think that you're going for Hawaii in 4 months. I said, okay, if that's the case, I don't want to wait for 4 months. I'll stop all my projects. I'll go to Latin America or wherever it is. So I stayed there for 4 to 6 months to see the happiness, because I love travel. I want to see how much permanent happiness is going to give me. I was like, after a month or after, I got bored and then I came back. I don't know what to do the next. I was like open minded. So I thought fame, money, car, home, travel, everything will give happiness, permanent happiness. It was all only for the temporary, and then I don't know what is next to life. I was like I was curious to know more about life.
So
Then
you have the success, the car, the family, and you were looking for happiness, and it wasn't there.
it was there only for
Temporary.
temporary period, exactly. And I was looking for the permanent happiness, right? So then I was open minded. I used to be atheist completely in 2000. Before I met you, I was atheist and things like that, right? And then my wife told, okay, there is a person, you should definitely check him. So I was open minded. So I thought, with the open mind, I came to you, and then you were like, okay, Muthu, this is what it is. And then you put your hands like this on my chest, right?
That was your first Reiki session.
First Reiki session, you are putting your hands just on chest. I was like, I was actually thinking some trip or something. It was going, my thoughts were going, and then all of a sudden my thoughts were like going in reverse direction, and then it was all going into your hand. I was experiencing a whirlpool, like if you go to ocean, if there is a high pressure, low pressure, there is a big whirlpool happens. I experienced a very similar whirlpool in my chest, and it is going into your hand. Okay, that turned my life upside down, because I never know anything like that. One person can put the hand and it can work on me, and then after that I was feeling so calm. I never had that calmness from my childhood. It could be even my previous incarnation, right? I maybe the soul carries the chakras, right? And then if I died in my previous life with the blockages, and then came to this life, could be a karma, right? And then up to 7 years or even more than that, I didn't know why I was not happy. That's when you have a blockage, and then you don't know why you are not happy, you always look for happiness outside.
But for people who watch usually my videos, I talk again and again and again. Energy blockages, like the name says, is blocking something that you cannot get. Happiness, health, whatever.
Right. So I carried the blockages, looks like, and then after I met you, you removed the blockages. Guess what? For 2-3 days, I didn't talk to anybody. I was not feeling like taking my phone. And I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to talk to anybody. I was like so much happy inside my body. I was like, Oh my God, it's so good. I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth.
Wow, you never told me all these details.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought maybe I'm holding that for the interview. So I was feeling so happy. I was feeling so thankful to you. That you can create the blockages. I was like, all these days I was believing on something, and then you showed your hand. Something happened. 100% I know that something happened to me.
Mhm.
After that, I was so calm and peace. I want to know why. Then I started digging into all the quantum physics, mechanics, all the books related to that, and it all said that if you go inside your body, cells, tissues, atoms, it is empty space filled with energy, and it's all protons, neutrons, and electrons, and those electrons are waiting for your direction. And your mind is constantly doing what your body wants, but if you can take your mind and you can heal anybody like you did to me, like that, you can do anything with your mind, all those things. So and also the interesting thing happened recently. There is a series in Netflix called Avatar Last Airbender. In that,
The Last Bender.
Last Airbender, yeah.
Yeah, my son watches that, and I watched one of them. It has a deep spiritual meaning.
Right.
It's a cartoon.
Right.
Yes,
right.
The Last Airbender. I used to watch it with my son. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was watching a series, and then there was a girl called Katara. She was energy healing somebody called Zuko, and she was putting the hands like this on the chest. Guess what? There is the same whirlpool I
Oh
was
my God!
really? Yeah,
The same
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh.
The same whirlpool was showing, and I was like, I told everybody. I mean, I couldn't after this. I couldn't show anything in the image that this is what happened on my chest. But
So you have to give me that episode.
Sure,
So I
definitely.
get this part that we show it.
Yeah, sure,
Phenomenal.
definitely. I was like, oh my God, I was able to connect everything.
Oh my
You did,
God.
right, with the quantum physics, and then the Netflix
So-
series. Yeah,
The Reiki session, quantum physics, and this Airbenders, which is a cartoon who has a deep spiritual meaning. I saw it with my son. I enjoyed it so much.
yeah. So that's how it all started, and then I met you. I thought I can be a healer too, because after that I was feeling like I want to help. So whatever I learned, right, like me, there are many people in India, all my friends, everyone were like working towards something to get the happiness from travel or money or whatever it is, right? So whatever I learned from you, I want to give it to everybody, share it to everybody, to my family and friends, so that everyone will get benefited, right? So I was like, after that I was doing research, and then I came to you, got certified as a healer.
So he took Reiki 1 with me as maybe a little over a year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I got certified, and then I did many things actually. So after that I learned hypnosis. I tried some plant medicines. I tried life coaching with heart math, so that I can carry this device and show how heart can send intelligence to your brain, those kind of things. So if I show that with the device, people will
Yeah.
agree to that.
But by the way, so what is the device?
Oh, device is here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so very soon, Muthu will put this in my ear. And we are going to see in the computer how, if I can put my heart and train synchronized with my brain.
Mhm.
So you are going to see if I walk the talk. If I cannot do it, you can tell me Carlos is a liar. All right. So you study with the Hermat Institute. By the way, when I show you the video at the beginning to these people, Greg Braden was teaching this meditation exercise or breathing exercise from the Hermat Institute.
Mhm.
Do you think we can do the experiment now?
Sure, definitely, yeah.
Okay. What we are going to do is this. I'm going to put the camera. Let me see which camera is which. Okay, this is the device. Right now it doesn't have anything.
Right.
So what you are going to connect, let me see. It's for people to see me what I am doing. You're going to, is it in any lobe is the same, or it has to be the right or the left?
Any is
Okay,
fine,
so
yeah.
let's do it this side. Oh, but this is wireless.
Yeah, it is wireless.
So you do what you have to do. Where do I put this? Top or bottom is the same? This one?
Yeah, anything is fine, yeah. Just put it there.
So, okay. So you will see that I have this device which is wireless, and I'm going to put it over here. Actually, I will hang it somewhere else so it doesn't affect my heart. You put the machine and you guide me, but guide me with the meditation of the HeartMath Institute. Hmm?
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me switch on that first.
Yeah. Do you need me to move?
Now I start, right?
Okay.
So, to give a better feel, they have a picture, and then this is the actual graph.
Okay. So, and then tell me what to do. Hold on a second. I'm going to move this so we have a better view. Sit down.
Yeah, sure.
And you guide me on the that meditation, and I will practice that. So, why don't you guide me? How do I have to do the meditation so people can see? Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You guide me what I have to do,
Okay.
and tell me the name of the meditation of the exercise.
It's called
whatever.
quick coherence technique.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So focus your attention in the area of the heart. Imagine
I'm sorry. Is the physical heart or the
or
chakra?
the heart chakra.
Ah, the heart chakra.
Heart chakra.
Okay,
If,
that's important.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart.
Hold on a second. Why don't you
Sure.
explain people what the graph is going to do so people know ahead of time where the line has to go? Why don't you explain?
Oh, okay. So the graph is basically the HRV, which is heart rate variability, right?
Heart rate variability.
Variability.
What does it mean?
So if you are in a if your heart beats regularly, lap tap like that. So when you are frustrated, the variability between each heart rate will be very less. And when you are in more relaxed, love, care, appreciation, the variability will be more. That's why you see the coherence.
Ah, the variability. Variability means it's the rate that the space between heartbeats is changing.
Right.
If the variability is low, means that you have a constant and calm beat.
Right.
So where the line should be when I am calm?
So
In
if
the green-
you are in the green, then you are in the coherent state. The red
Okay.
is your incoherent state. Blue is in between.
Okay, so the line should be between the green, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you guide me on the meditation.
Okay, sure. Focus your attention in the area of the heart center. Imagine you breathe in flowing in and out of your heart or chest area. Breathing little slower and deeper than usual. Inhale 5 seconds, exhale 5 seconds. Putting your attention around the heart area helps you center and get coherence. Step 2. Make a sincere attempt to experience a regenerative feeling such as appreciation or care for someone or something in your life. Try to experience the feeling you have for someone you love, a pet, a special place, an accomplishment, etc. Or focus on a feeling of calm or ease. Breathe in, breathe out, slower and deeper than usual. Whatever rhythm is comfortable. I think that's enough.
How I'm doing?
You're doing great. Look at you are like in green all the way from start to end.
Okay. Now I want to do an experiment with Greg Braid, and there was a man in the audience that says, I want to know if the divine matrix, which is the energy field that surrounds the whole creation, really exists. So he tried to choke me mentally, and he did it. This is why the discontinuity on the first graph. I invite the audience to make an intention to choke me with your arms, but I'm going to put a shield this time. Let's see if they, just for a minute, okay, no more than that. Let's see if I get out of the coherence. I am putting an energy field, and I will keep practicing. You count a minute.
Yeah. So you went little down, but it didn't touch. But when you started, it touched the blue as well as a little red. I can show. I can go previous.
Okay. I want to mention something about a minute ago. I did a Kechari Mudra, that means I talked about that last week, to put the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, which is an ancient yogi mudra. And the tongue is energetically, electrically connected with the heart.
Oh, okay.
So by doing this, we are connecting, we make a path through the tongue from the heart to the brain.
The brain.
So I was cheating.
Oh, really?
So this is to suggest anyone and see that we can keep the coherence even when I am talking. I have to be calm, I have to do a little effort, but whatever meditation you practice, put the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and since the tongue is connected to the heart, there is a straight path from energetic connection from the heart to the brain. And I felt it. As soon as I put my tongue there, I felt a deep concentration and peace. Anyway, did I pass the test?
Sure, definitely. Yes, of course.
All right. Hola, Diego. So there are many of your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, what we just did, we should do this in Spanish and I will translate, because most of the people that are there talk
Spanish.
Okay, let me ask. I want to know to all. Quiero preguntarle a todos los que hablan español, Fabiola, Ana María, Diego, Nancy, si les gustaría hacer este programa en español más adelante en un par de semanas y traduzco todo. Avísenme. All right. Now, my question, Muthu, is this. I'm going to leave it like that because I am curious.
Sure.
Does the Heart Math Institute suggest people to practice this every time, every day, every time that you have an upsetness? What is the suggested?
So the main thing is they call it as resilience, which is the resilience, the recovery period, right? So when you sleep, you're putting all your body, minds, everything to rest, right? That's when you are charging your body. And then when you wake up early in the morning, you do some things. You go to traffic, you get frustrated, you go to office, if you're angry with your colleagues and everything. So every time you go in coherent state, you're losing all your charge. The charge you gain, you are like a battery. You're getting charged when you are like sleeping and then meditating or doing yoga, whatever it is. And then whenever you feel anger, fear, frustration, right, you're losing all your energy. And so whatever you do from morning to night, you want to
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
sure.
want to put it like that so we can see each other. Yeah.
right.
So I want to just what he was saying, that whatever we do is reflected in the energy of our body. And I know this very, very well. When I get upset, when I get frustrated, when I get anxious, I don't feel energetic anymore.
Right.
We feel weak. So
you have the battery, and then you are losing all the charge through fear, frustration, angry, and everything. And then you go to office, you want to perform really better in the meeting. You want to do better job. You want to make a better choice and wise decision on anything, right? But if you have this much little charge, you won't be able to do it.
and also you want to be better at home,
Right.
with your friends.
Right. After you go back home, you have kids, you have to make them do homework. If you go with little charge, you will just yell at them, right?
Yes.
So for everything you need more charge. So you start with sleep, and then the whole day we have to mindfully convert all our thoughts going in your mind.
So we have to watch what
what is going, and so
On.
brain creates the thoughts,
Mhm.
heart creates the feelings,
Mhm.
right? And this is 5000 times stronger than this. That's why when you do something with passion, you produce more electromagnetic force. That is better job you are doing. So that's the charge you have to maintain. And then in the middle of the day, my friend asked, like Vijay asked, okay, how can I get more charge? If I'm in the office, I lost all my charge, I have to go to the meeting, how can I charge quickly? That's when this quick coherence technique, you can use the device, or without the device, just put your attention into your heart center, and then start breathing. And just by visualizing care, whatever it is, like a gratitude, everything, your brain couldn't distinguish you are actually caring for somebody or you are actually visualizing it, right?
All right. Can we see the time in this graph? Is this time?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's do an experiment.
sure.
Let's see how quickly I can go to a higher state on the green.
Sure.
I will start right now. And you let me know when I get a little higher. All right?
Oh,
Significantly higher.
Sure.
So, because I am trying to simulate. Hola, Carlos, ¿cómo te va? We have to congratulate Carlos. He had a baby. I mean, not he, his wife,
Okay.
a few days ago.
Okay.
So, I am trying to simulate a real situation in life. I am at work, and I've been stressed out because of work, because several things, and I have to go to a meeting, and I have 5 minutes.
Right.
Let's see how quickly I can put in coherence my brain with my heart. I remember the technique, so I'm going to start practicing.
Sure. Okay. Good.
And even, you can repeat it,
Sure.
just for people to remember.
Step 1, focus your attention in the area of your heart. Imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area. Breathing a little slower and deeper than usual. Inhale 5 seconds, exhale 5 seconds, or whatever rhythm is comfortable for you. Putting your attention around the heart area helps you center and get coherent. Step 2. Make a sincere attempt to experience a regenerative feeling such as appreciation or care for someone or something in your life. Try to experience the feeling you have for someone you love, a pet, a special place, or any accomplishment you made. Or focus on a feeling of calm or ease. Breathe in, breathe out from your heart. A little slower and deeper than usual.
did 5 minutes pass.
Yeah, you passed.
So I did pretty good, eh?
Yeah, from grade all the way. The other thing is, even though you're trying to make effort to go down or go up, you're consciously doing, but your subconscious mind is 95% runs your whole body, right? So even though you want to go in coherence, your subconscious mind will override that. But you did a great job because you went from red all the way to green now, and your coherence is like this in harmony with your brain.
But I want to mention, can you see how high it is now?
Yeah.
What I was doing is just following the breath without forcing it and keeping the tongue on the roof.
Oh, okay.
But the main point is that this simple technique can help recharge the energy of anybody at work from a stressful situation at home. So the HeartMath Institute suggests to practice this just when we have a situation, or they do suggest to do it at any time?
They want you to do anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
So people can have the routine to do it early in the morning when they wake up, 5 minutes at lunch, at midday, mid in evening, and before going to sleep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. This is another simple technique that, as you see, it works.
Right, and good part of it, you learn driving only once and then you drive forever with your autopilot, right? So like that, when you are trying to learn this coherent state, you have to learn only for 3 months. Mindfully you have to learn that, and then once it is registered in your subconscious, whatever you do, it's gonna retain your coherent state after that.
So you subconsciously you go back to that piece,
right,
to that practice. Did you see how easy it is?
Right.
How easy it is. This is fascinating. Let's do this. Let's do the healing session, and we come back in half an hour. If you have any, there are some people, the ones who watch my video, they want to do this in Spanish, so you're hired.
Sure, definitely.
In a couple of weeks, he will come back on a Thursday. So let me know before you go to San Francisco, right?
Sure.
Are you going to be around in 2 weeks?
No, I'll be here for the whole year.
Ah, fantastic.
I'm going to work from home.
So we are going to bring Muthu, and we are going on a Thursday, and we are going to do the program in Spanish. I wish, Nancy, you could be here so you translate while I do this. But this is going to be just fine. For those who participate for the first time, if you are relaxed, stay relaxed. Hola, Clau. And I am very intrigued to know if anybody from Muthu's family, they are in India, right?
Yeah.
If anybody felt anything during the session, or if anybody wants to share, you are more than welcome. I'm going to summarize a little bit what we did. In the middle of the screen, you have this device that is connected to my ear. I have a sensor connected to my ear that wirelessly goes to the phone, an application on the phone, and when the graph is in green, shows that I am calm, that my heart is beating in regular intervals, right? It's a state of meditation, and what we did today, Muthu explained to us how is it called, the exercise?
Quick coherence technique.
Okay, quick coherence technique, because very quickly we can enter to that state of peace where the mind is in coherence with the heart, and we feel more energy, like you said, we are recharging. Now, I do understand Greg Braden in 2016, he said that this technique is taught to police enforcement officers.
Right. Yeah.
And why it is taught to them?
Because their job is very tough and
Stressful.
it's very very stressful, and observation is power, judgment is weakness. So when you see things as they are, you can actually observe things as they are into your mind, and heart will send signals to do, so in the spur of the moment they have to decision, whether to shoot somebody or not. So if you are not in coherent state, you'll use your brain and you might shoot somebody
And made a mistake.
you made a mistake. That's a big loss, right?
Wow.
Right. So when your heart is always incoherent, this is 5,000 times stronger than your brain. So heart will send you a right signal for you whether to make a choice or not. So shoot or not, things like that. So that's why, for police department they did that experiment.
And how did it work?
It worked really well. I mean, people started making big progress, and we discuss during our sessions every time. Some people from police department are also.
And look at the graph. When I am paying attention, what he's saying, my heart goes calm in the graph. But when I start talking, it goes another direction. Nancy, I don't understand. I think he's getting ready. Oh no, he forgot. What do you mean, Nancy? Did I forget anything? I'm not surprised. Another important thing I want to mention, as some of you know, I went camping. I had a great time, and believe me, Muthu, I feel so calm, so relaxed. Just practically a little more than 2 days, 2 nights, in a place where we didn't have any electromagnetic field, so the phones were not working. I turned off my phone on Saturday morning, Saturday noon, and turned it on again in the afternoon. And we had a great time, totally unaware of the world. We were in our things, we forgot completely what was our jobs, what we were doing, no worries. It was phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure that if you measure this coherence, it's going to be very high, right?
Right, definitely,
Yeah. Now, did the Harmat Institute offer this quick coherence breathing technique to other organizations? Did they do any other experiment?
Specifically to the organization?
They like the police. Like the police.
Okay, so...
Do you know if they did another
what?
Another experiment to have people practice like the police enforcement?
Like another, like quick coherence, like a different technique, or...
No, a different organization, like the police department. Did they offer someone else?
The other, definitely. So, pretty much all the organizations. So, what I know of, some of the schools, for the kids even.
Even with kids?
Yes, even with kids, and they created all games, storytelling based on this technique. So that the kids will feel more from the heart than from the brain.
How did it work?
It worked really well. To my kids, I taught them, I showed them the games.
You did it too?
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
did it too. And then they started practicing that. I mean, you should look for answers from your heart, not from outside, things like that. And they have to touch it here all the time. So they started doing
they
that.
touched? No. Well, I want to say something because some people came later. And Muthu told his story. And I want to mention that when he had this change, removing the energy blockages, he felt different. And what did it lead? All this to help people, because you have never thought to help people in that way before.
Right.
So look how magnificent is this, that now he's teaching kids to do this. imagine if all the kids of the world, or the great percentage, were taught this, we would have a different world very quickly.
Right, definitely.
Yeah, because if they act from the heart, they wouldn't make rash decisions that are that will bring pain later on, right? This is phenomenal.
Yeah, from my yesterday at my daughter's school, one girl was behaving very strange because she lost a game, and my daughter said that, okay, so losing or winning doesn't matter. It's all about how much fun we had during the game. So she told that, and she came back and started telling me the story what happened at school. So
That's phenomenal.
yeah, when you start thinking from here, so many things comes out. When you calm your brain down, like the ego I am,
Yeah.
so this one gives more energy, directions, really better. Yeah.
This is phenomenal. So you see, this is a scientific way to prove that working from the heart. For those who participate in Jorge's workshop, do you remember Clau, Nancy, Diego, that Jorge was talking about the place of the heart that he started his workshops? You see that how the truth is the same, no matter which is the path. I have a friend from Argentina who did a workshop very successful. It was a healing workshop, and he started with the exercise to move the attention, our consciousness, from here, from the brain, like a going down, and place it behind the heart.
Okay.
And then enter to the heart, and then all the workshop started.
Wow.
And it was very powerful.
Mhm.
All right. Any question? I don't see anybody in this channel. Most people keep coming to my personal channel. The thing is, most of them speak Spanish. We are going to repeat this this conversation with Muthu in Spanish. It could be 2 weeks, not the next week, but the following, on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know how the setup is. So I put the sensor to check how is my calmness. Let's put it that way, and it's pretty good because I am talking. I didn't I didn't get angry. I can try, but I don't want to. All right, this lady Cloud is from Mexico, and she said yes. So there will be many more people. And I'm sorry your family back in India don't speak Spanish, but at least this.
Yeah.
I want to know if there is any question from anyone. Okay, Vijay, did you read that, Vijay? Can you pretend to be frustrated and see?
I think it was during the session you had, so that he wants to see the graph goes down.
I will try, Vijay, but I usually avoid the sensation. But I will try, okay? The other thing that when I started doing the session, I thought I should keep this to see what happened during the session.
Okay.
We will do that next Thursday.
Sure, definitely.
During the session, but because it will be very interesting for me to see if in the whole session, the half an hour, I keep my entrainment high. Right? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So what does it mean? Angie Spinelli, hey Carlos and Muthu. Angie, you have to watch this video. You don't know what you miss. This gentleman brought this device I have connected to my ear, and it measures the connection, the synchronicity between the heart and the mind. When the line on the green screen on the right, when the line on the right is on the green zone, means that I am calm. But somebody asked me to get frustrated or angry, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get angry, but I will try.
It's very difficult for you. Subconsciously, you are more into coherent state. So
yes.
We tested with somebody's husband, and he was watching a game, and his team lost the game. Still, he was in the coherent state, because if people are like positive all the time and their subconscious mind is running, they will never go into incoherent state. Like that, if you are staying for a prolonged period with a positive intention, even though your conscious brain is saying that okay, let me go to frustration, angry, your subconscious is 95% of that, so it's
Okay.
not going to allow you.
But I have a way. Look, I went
Sure.
down
Yeah.
because I was thinking about something.
Okay.
So,
sure.
Vijay, I'm going to show you something.
Mhm.
Probably Muthu won't understand, but I'm going to do something that will put me a little upset. Okay?
Sure.
I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm doing,
Okay.
but I will try. I may not, but I'm trying to look for, it doesn't let me go.
Sure, definitely.
Because I need to go here to get to see. Oh, it was there.
To see somebody's photo.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody's videos.
Okay.
Okay, the computer is a little overload because, but I will get there soon. I have to go. So for you, Vijay, and you can see that right now, thinking on that person, I went down.
Mhm.
So let me see if I look at this and produce any uncomfortable situation. Just to prove it. 19 hours. Here we go. Okay. I'm not going to watch the graph, but you will see it.
Sure.
See, I am streaming in 3 different channels, so my computer is slow.
Okay.
But let's do the experiment. It's coming now. I don't even need to put the volume. I will see if it's... Oh, look, I went up again. Because I was talking. But, okay, here we go. Well, actually, I should listen, but... okay, I will listen to that, but I need to mute the microphone. So I'm going to mute the microphone for a while, okay? And I'm going to watch something to see if it takes me out of coherence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's coming now. You see?
It went down. Yeah.
It went down.
Okay.
So that means that watching this is not good for me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So you see, Vijay, unfortunately, there are emotions or things that puts me in this uncomfortable situation. Eh? I can do that too, but I can come back quickly. You will see that. Look, it went really, really low. It went
Right.
really low.
Yeah.
It produced me some uncomfortability,
Mm-hmm.
but I can come back quickly too. All right. Anything else that you would like to? There is another meditation technique. Is different from this one?
It is combination of this one. The quick coherence technique has 3 steps. Step 1, focusing on your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So where your attention goes, energy flows. That's the first step, right? Focusing on your heart. Next one is like how we do the chakra meditation. You have like when you breathe through the heart, the air comes in through the heart and then goes through, like chakra meditation. Like that, we have to visualize and do the breathing in and out. That's the step 2.
Mm-hmm.
Step 3 is visualizing something, care, gratitude,
Mhm.
compassion. That's the step 3. So you can either split that and do it separately, or you can
or
bring
do it
it
together.
together. That's the quick coherence. So
Okay.
everything is separate. So
And the other is only one part of the 3 steps?
right,
Okay. So we practice
all 3. Yeah.
the complete one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. Raja Rad Nukala. Who is that?
He's my college friend.
College friend back in India?
No, he lives in Bay Area.
In where?
Bay Area.
Bay Area.
Yeah.
In Mexico. Anything else you would like to add in your experience with the Harmat Institute? We have 5 more minutes.
Yeah, from our childhood we think that brain is the one controls everything. So heart is just pumping blood. So heart math is the first one. They found out that heart is the one sending signals to your brain to make a better decision. So we have to focus more on to the heart to get wise decision and everything. And then for the quick coherence technique, 3 steps. First one, when you focus on something, that's where the attention goes. For example, if you hate somebody, you are in a traffic, you hate somebody, you are giving your life force to somebody else. Don't do that. You are draining it. So instead focus on yourself so that all your atoms filled with good energy. That's the first step.
Did you see how I came back quickly?
Right, yeah.
Because I just not thinking about that person.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You see.
You have more willpower. That's why you are able to shift that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if, for example, I watch news channel and see, oh, corona virus is going high, I may get it. So what happens?
Exactly.
You are in so much fear, and then you are going to retain that fear. Guess what? All your energy will be discharged, and was like, without energy, you'll be sitting for the whole day.
Did you hear that? This is a scientific way to prove that fear drains our energy.
Right.
And more people get sick for that than for the coronavirus itself.
Right.
The other important thing that I realized is that but I forgot that. So this is a great example. Any other thing?
So for corona, definitely I'll give one more point. So if you are in fear, like for example, a lion is chasing you, right? Your brain will say immediate signal to your body, adrenal glands and kidney, so that it generates more energy to your body, to your legs and hands, so you can run faster, get away from the lion. For any animals in the forest, it is applicable because they just forget and they go eat food. But we are not like that. We see videos, we see corona, oh, that's so much fear, and then we retain that fear for the whole day. Guess what? It's going to send same signal to your body, so you drain all your energy. During that time, all your immune system, everything is shut down. So just be in fear. It is more than dangerous than corona. So we should not be in fear. And where you focus, where the law of attraction says, where you focus is where you attract. So my friends, my colleagues asked, how is the corona in LA? I say that corona is going in one road, I am going in a different road. If I focus on corona, I'll be like 360 degree, I'll be like having all coronas, because law of attraction says where you focus your things. So I don't focus on that. I focus on creating YouTube channel, focus on helping people. So I'm always attracted to that. I don't even think about corona.
I want to mention something. I went hiking. I am going to show a picture. And not even once, we thought about the things of the city, much less the corona. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture, this picture. Okay, I went with this gang of people. At no time ever we thought about the crisis, the coronavirus, work, nothing. The last day, before coming back, I was walking in this creek with my bare foot going down the stream, and I found the guy that is in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and he was sitting in a rock. Can you see the happiness that we have?
Right.
That we are worryless, no worries, no anxiety, no stress. So I found the guy in the middle sitting on a rock, and I didn't even know that he was there. And when I passed by, I say hi. I say, I was just thinking that in the city, back in the city, I just hear voices, voices, voices. Here is so quiet. And he was enjoying the quietness.
Mm-hmm.
And the interesting thing, again, we never, ever talk about the crisis. There were two persons that I didn't know. I met them, I gave them a hug, we hugged, so no worries.
Right.
Mm?
Only humans can do that. Even though any bad things happening around us, it's all matter what story you are telling inside. If you are telling you inside that all is well, everything is happy, your body is going to be good
Mm-hmm.
instead of taking all that. So,
Thank you so much, Muthu.
all right, thank you so much. It's
That
such a
was
honor to be
phenomenal.
with you.
So I would love to do it again in Spanish for all the Spanish audience, and since I have all the flyer, it's going to be easy to translate. All right, everybody. If you see some value, if you have seen any value, share it with your friends, so it can help you. This is the last thing that I remember. With this device, we can have a feedback. So we watch while we are meditating where the line is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that every minute we have to open our eyes. We can meditate, whatever technique we use. The ones that I do always a 15 minutes meditation before the group healing.
Mm-hmm.
Today we didn't do it because it was longer. But every 5 minutes you can watch. And if you are distracted, you can watch what happened. And if you are at peace, you can watch what happened. So there will be a time that you don't need a device anymore for feedback.
Exactly.
Because you will know it.
You will know it, yeah.
Right?
Right.
All right. I think this is a very good ending. Meditate every day. Where your attention goes, your energy goes, and there are your feelings, your emotions, and things like that. Let's make it a happy ones. All right? All right. In fact.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Namaste.
Namaste.